All right, so we are on day 2 of our moon phases notebooks. Again, to get here, you're just going to open up the 9-28 seasons, or sorry, excuse me, moon phases notebook. It's going to take you right to the same spot. This one should pop up. All right, so for today, Tuesday, what we're going to be talking about, and here's what we're going to type in. Again, if you missed Tuesday, you should be typing in everything that I'm typing in on your notebook. Today, for Tuesday, we're going to be talking about rotation and revolution. Okay. Now, if we go down here to day 2, your goals, I can explain how the moon rotates on its axis compared to Earth, and I can explain how the moon revolves around the Earth compared to the Earth revolving around the sun. Okay, so if we go down to 17, just some really quick definitions, just to remind you what rotation is. If you look at my screen down here, rotation is the spinning of Earth around its axis, or what we can say for this one is the spinning of an object around its axis. Okay? The spinning of an object around its axis. Revolution, on the other hand, is an object moving around another object. It is not spinning around another object, it is moving around another object. Okay, so rotation is spinning, revolution is moving. Okay, so let's take a look at the moon. How long does it take the moon to rotate once on its axis? Well, before we get started, yes, the moon does rotate, okay, but it takes a lot longer than Earth. It takes 27.3 days to rotate once. That means for it to spin once all the way around, it takes 27.3 days. Okay. Now let's go to 19. How long does it take? There's a typo here. Revolves. Whoops. How long does it take the moon to make one revolution? So how long does it take to go from right here all the way around to the same spot? Well, for this one, you might have to click twice. So click on the box, then click on it again. It takes 27.3 days to revolve once. Well, wait, Mr. Wagner, doesn't it rotate in 27.3 days? Aha, we're going to talk about that in just a second. So let's go to 20. So I can explain how the moon revolves and how it rotates compared to Earth. So the rotation period, again, that's just how long it takes to rotate once. So for the Earth, it's 1 day, which is 24 hours. For the moon, it takes 27.3 days to rotate once. Okay? How about the Earth? How long does it take to revolve? How long is 1 year? 365 days. Well, the moon takes a lot less time, 27.3 days. Well, why does it take a lot less time? Because the orbit path is a lot shorter. Okay? All right. So the rotation and the revolution are the same for the moon. That's kind of weird. That means that if we go down to 21 here, the moon makes one rotation, so one spin, every time it makes one revolution. So every time it goes around the Earth, it makes one rotation. So if we take a look at this animation right here, look where the smiley face is. It starts on the left side of the moon, so where my cursor is, and look where it finishes. Boom, left side. Okay? At the halfway point, it's on the other side. So it's halfway rotating and halfway revolving, and then it stops here. The reason that it does this, one rotation every one revolution, is because we see the same side of the moon every night that it comes out. If we look at the smiley face here, it shows the smile the entire time. Take a look at the full moon coming up this Thursday. You'll see a bunch of craters. Take a look at the next full moon in a month. You're going to see some of the same craters because we see the same side of the moon as it goes around Earth. Okay? If we look at this picture, right here is what we see, all those craters. This is what the other side of the moon looks like. Just like this. This was taken from a satellite last year in February. Okay, it went all the way around the moon and took this picture. Okay, the first picture taken of the backside of the moon, or the dark side as we call it, was taken in 1959 by Luna 4, a Russian satellite. The first humans to see the backside of the moon were the astronauts in the Apollo 8 mission who actually slungshot their way around the moon. Is slungshot a word? I'm not sure. They saw the dark side of the moon, and unfortunately, they did not find any cookies. So this video is just a for fun watch. It's really good. It's about 5 minutes long. Talks about the Apollo 8 mission, so watch that at your leisure. Again, go back. Not much to type in this one. Go back and watch what you need to.